Hey guys, it is the 27th of September and it is 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and Scraptember, and as well as How to Kill a Kit with Style. I pre-cut this paper and I had already matted my photos, and you can see I really sped this one up. The video was actually like 27 minutes long and I just didn't want to put you guys through any pain of watching it. I was really excited to do this one because I love that paper. It's Maggie Holmes. I think it's Garden Party. And I love black and white and I love floral, so I was really excited about doing this one. And the pictures are my youngest daughter and I at a Starbucks, and we were out just on a random day. I guess this is pre-pandemic, so it must have been 2019 in the fall, because I remember that day we had also gone to Walmart and I snagged a picture of her next to Nightmare Before Christmas, like little cutout thingamabobber. So that's how I remember when this one was. So I want to say it was like either, I think it was in November of 2019. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so I'm just gonna, and this is part of the reason why I sped this one up so much, is because I knew that I struggled a bit with all of the embellishments. I have majority of my Maggie Holmes stuff all together, and every time I go through it I get a little overwhelmed, but I use a little bit more, which is great. I don't have a ton of Maggie Holmes. It took me a while to start actually warming up to the collections. There is another one that I really want, but that Garden Party really hit me. I really like that one. Anyway, so the Scraptember prompt is long title, and let me see. Let me pull this sketch out. It says, "I love when you are silly with me." And I used it from a bunch of different fonts, and actually silly, I don't know if I do it on camera, but I actually used two different fonts because I originally used a pale pink and then I felt like it kind of got swallowed up. So I put a black over top of it. I'm not sure if I'm just going to go ahead and peel up the pink and just put the black down, or if I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't know. So you should see that in this still photo, I think. Yeah, so I was really excited to get to use all these different fonts. But like I said, I do struggle a little bit trying to figure out, I was trying to figure out what font, what thickers set or whatever that I was going to use for the word silly. I kind of wanted silly to like stand out more. It doesn't actually. You and me kind of stand out the most, but that's okay. Yeah, I left the camera to, yeah, so that's the pink that I'm going to use for silly. But here I'm trying to figure out what I can put behind some of the font to, some of the words to make them pop up more so that you can see them. I end up finding a black doily, and I actually think the black doily was on my floor, which is no shock. Right now my room is a mess. After doing this series, I have gone on to start doing some videos for October. And I just am like, have been rolling through the layouts that I don't want to clean up, but I'm starting to lose working space and walking space. So I'm going to have to here soon take some time to clean it all up. Darn it. Yeah, so I really want to use that pink flower with the gold on it, the gold glitter, but I don't. what do I use from here? Okay, so I use this little like border kind of strip, which I love because it kind of puts a shelf underneath all those words. Yeah, I'm going to pull out I have one sticker book for Maggie Holmes, and I'm going to end up pulling the sticker book out. Yeah, that's from the sticker book. Again, I'm just searching for pieces. Oh yes, I put that little black heart there. I believe I do put one of those banners down at the bottom, and then I put best ever on top of it. So while you're watching me do all this and I, put things down and peel it back up, can't make up my mind. Thank you guys so much for all of the kind words and the comments, the subscriptions. And I hope that you're enjoying and getting lots of inspiration. Hope that everyone is staying well and able to find some scrappy time. It's really been quite therapeutic for me. I actually think I'm going to start a series where I really go into some of my older pictures and kind of write a story sort of like me growing up and everything. And that's really just, for my kids or my grandkids or whatever. Maybe years down the road, they might be interested in, some of what happened before they were around. I don't know. Because I know that I wish that I had more time with some of my older relatives. And I wish that I had been able to sit down and kind of write stories that they told me or whatever. I feel like a lot of that is lost now. So, and even if they are never interested, it might be some good therapy for me. Yeah, how about that? So there's that black doily that I found on the floor, and I'm just going to piece it together, and then I put that other piece up there, which I think really adds a lot to the layout. I'm so grateful that I found that piece. I'm telling you, that's another reason why it's hard for me to clean up my room, because when things are out and I come across them, I'm like, oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah. When it's all cleaned up, I don't want to pull any of it out because it's all cleaned up. So that sticker says be happy. And then I do eventually realize that I wanted to use this leopard print glasses up in the right. Toodles.